Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It is Technical Knowledge Beta to Swapnil, and yesterday I was reading comments and I found one comment which is very interesting, and this is from the Bhushant Tapasvi, I guess. And yeah, it is a Bhushant Tapasvi. Okay, in a powerapp form, how to put a unique ID number auto generated after submit the form. Please share video if applicable. So yeah, we can do that. Basically, I have created a wire means basic structure. If Bhushant, if you are watching this video, then um where is my free form. Yeah, so I am assuming you have a form in, let's say you have two different screen. One is the form screen and one second is the submission on success screen. Let's say this is the some sample entries. If you are entering, then in the next screen it will show like something like this: your form has been submitted successfully and this is your ID. Okay. uh, okay, so for that, in previous videos, I will delete this some of the data. Okay, I have created this SharePoint list. Okay, and it has title and index ID. Okay, now I have added the IDs also. Okay, look, let's say if I test a new ID, if I added a new ID, test one, and it should be, let's say, start with 2001. Okay, let's see. It will start from 7 because I have deleted some of the entries. Okay, so I will use this, okay, for this particular power up thing. So what I have to do is I have to click on create. I'm just creating a sample with not very interactive, just a form with basic structure and this functionality. Okay, so I will click on the create, and blank canvas app. It's okay, responsive. Okay, so let's create two different screen. One is considered as a form screen or home screen. Okay, let's say home screen. Okay, second will be a success screen. Let's consider it because we are not full-fledged developing. So success screen. Okay, full-fledged developing a project. So yeah, you can ignore it. Oh, okay. New screen. I want a new screen like blank screen. Okay, ये home screen का, because why I'm not using this, because it has some responsive and basically the section. So I don't want this currently because uh, it will consume a time. So I can consider this as a home. Okay, now what I will do is I will add button. Okay, the button is called new form. Okay, जितना सिंपल बना सकते हो उतना सिंपल बनाएंगे. I don't want sorry, new, add new entry. Let's consider this, add new entry. Okay, 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 yeah. And at the bottom I will just add that form, you can say form. Okay, and but before that, what you have to do is you have to add your SharePoint. So I'm using that data labs, the site that I have recently created, and this is my data source, which is indexing test data with indexing. Okay, you have to just click on connect. If you're not aware about this, then this is the process to connect the SharePoint. Okay, now what I will do is I will drag this at the center. Okay, and I will connect my data source. Okay, I have basically two columns, title and index ID. Okay, so this will affect. Okay, I need one column per row. I don't want content type, so I will remove that. Okay, and yeah, it's good. I just add one. I always use the custom card to place my button. So you can use as a button to save this. You can say save. Okay, so this is my simple form is created. I want, okay, if you want to add some colors, okay, or blue will be good. Okay, and this is how the form look. छोटा सा कर देंगे. Yeah, okay. So now what will happen, my process is, okay, I will add entries, and in the second screen it should show okay, it should show something like something like this. Your data has been submitted, okay, successfully. ठीक है, yes, you will see, and okay, चलेगा, and ID. Okay, so there are two different ways you can place the IDs. Okay, we can make it later. Okay, but yeah, but let's say यहाँ पे आएगा new form, and this is the form 1. So whenever you click on this, it will means to add new entries again. Set form 1. So this will what happen, I will show you. Means if sometime, because when you submit the entry, it will show as a blank. So if you click on this, it will, the form will be reset. So basically for that, and from here what I will do is submit form 1. Okay, but on success I want if you there is a property called on success, and you can customize the text over here, or means if the form is successfully submitted, then you can do different actions. What I want to do is I want to navigate this to screen 3. Okay, and if you go to the screen 3, the message will show, and what I will do is I will add one more button. Okay, so basic we will create, and here it's saying that go to home. Okay, and navigate to what is the screen home. Okay, okay, if I play this, okay, so this is how it show. Okay, so for that you have to, okay, I think I have not added new form 1. This is the form 1. Okay, this is in edit, so you have to make it a new. Okay, so let's assume test 1. Okay, index will be 2002, and if you submit, your data has been submitted successfully, but we have not added ID. Okay, and if you click on home again, you can start with the process, second submission. Okay, now what we will do is on success we can create, let's try a very basic way first, without using a variable. Let's try if that work. If good, otherwise we will use the second approach. And text of, because there is a property called form 1 dot last submit dot id. Okay, so what will happen, the id will show on this particular the message. Okay, currently it's not showing because we have not submitted any id, and it show last submit id. Let's say my new entry will be going to the 5, then 5 id will miss 5 number will be showcased over there. So let's see that new entry. Okay, by let's say swap name, index id will be 2003, and let's refresh our data in the back end. Let's see, currently it's showing 1908. Okay, so it should be 1909. Okay, let's see, yeah, it's showing IDs. Okay, 1909. A second approach will be a variable. If you want, you can use the variable, but this is the best way because you don't have to use any क्या बोलते, you don't have to use any variable, and your work also done. Okay, so you can use this approach. Second one will be a var id. You have to set your variable, and then you can do it. I'm creating a separate type of creating similar kind of a videos, but with the full-fledged project, and in that I can showcase to you. But this is the thing that you can use, I guess, Bhushant. Okay, yeah, Bhushant Tapasvi. So you can use this method, and yeah, that's it. If you like my video, then yeah, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.